Hello ji, I have good news from New Zealand. After one negative news, now I have positive news in reference to New Zealand immigration 2023. New Zealand is going to call a special visa, which is called recovery visa. Recovery visa mean this visa will be processed in just 1 week if you are overseas worker and you are required by New Zealand. You come under that category that New Zealand want or New Zealand company want. Your visa will be processed for in just 7 days, and you that initially that will be given for 6 months, and that will be extended up to the 3 year and up to the 3 year, and this program will lead to permanent residency program in the New Zealand. Question is, why it is called a recovery visa? Recovery visa mean when any country, as one thing I told you, when any country issued some policies that will not be in your favor, that will be in the favor of that country. Mean New Zealand want to recover from some flood, from some any problems, any troubles, any natural disaster, road making, or some such professions in which, like engineers, health professionals, if they have a severe shortage, most of the countries, and in the New Zealand now currently we are watching engineers and technicians, they are required, the flood handler are required. So when the country think we need these professionals in our country, they ease their visa policy and they make easy the immigration policy, and they allow these people to enter into their own country by very easiest immigration policy, which I am telling you, recovery visa. Why this visa is named as a recovery visa? Recovery visa mean if any natural disaster disturbed New Zealand, if any health professionals are lacking and medical things are required, if any construction engineers and the technicians which are required to improve the quality of New Zealanders or New Zealand life, or any due to anything New Zealand have some deterioration or some going down, so they will recover them. You are understanding now? They are that's not for you, that's for New Zealand. They will recover them. I told several times in your clips, no one will give you meal without meaning. No one will talk with you until you have beneficial for him. Even your friends, if you have many friends, you will see those friends have something which you can deliver them. If when they think you are not able to deliver them, your friends will be off. Similarly, even your parents, I'm talking, I was having one session in 9, 10, 11, 12 years, in 15, 16 years, when you are in a secondary and higher secondary section, you will see your mother and your father is still giving you a very precious meal. They are not eating themselves and they are eating you. My son became healthy. When they will think my son is not becoming doctor, my son is not becoming engineer, my son is not becoming professional, and he became labor. So little a bit, their parents, they will take care of you, but little a bit, your intention, their intention to care you much will reduce from 100 to 60%. So you're getting me? So this life is that anything require you. So New Zealand, if you are required by the New Zealand, you're overseas worker, you are in India, you are in a Pakistan. I am telling you some professions which need desperately flood handlers, because floods in Australia and the New Zealand normally come because that is a type of island, and seas are there, rivers are there. And second, the earthquake handler, the road making, because when floods come, the roads of course become disturbed, and road infrastructure, I think I can't tell you, but that's number one in Australia and the New Zealand. I will not see any Google, but I'm just telling that's super, not number one. I can't say that's the point, but I will say that is superior that, as far as the road and infrastructure is concerned, the building. That's why now construction engineer, yes, their infrastructure is at the top level, so they wanted to improve their infrastructure with the passage of the time. They remove the Chinese engineers, they need the Pakistani engineers, they need the Sri Lankan engineers, they need the Indian engineers, they need the European, even the Europe the engineers, then UK, United Kingdom of working holiday maker. So overseas workers can come, and these overseas workers these overseas workers, which will enter into New Zealand, they will get immigration very quickly. Reason is that the New Zealand is going to give them 7 days. Within 7 days, the application will be processed. Please go to website of New Zealand and just search it. I can give you link as well, but you search from the New Zealand official website. What you will check, the recovery visa. This is only for overseas workers, not for the workers who are in the New Zealand. You must be overseas, you must be residing in any other country, and you must be at a level of good skills. You must have a qualification in relevance with the New Zealand. Mean that one thing I would like to tell you, some people have skills but they have no diplomas and degrees. That's the main reason. When they wanted to immigrate to any New Zealand, immigration to Canada, immigration to Australia, they say we have this type of skill, we have this type of the skill. I will tell you, the professions in which skills diplomas are not needed, in which your diplomas are not required, that is only online works. That is online. If you're a YouTuber, you are Amazon seller, you are a Shopify seller, you are any website which is a world famous United States or a European or Australian or New Zealand website, you are selling products on behalf of them, you are working for them. If you are working for them and you are giving output, you are giving output and you are giving them sales, no diplomas required. What is the reason they don't need diploma? They don't need diploma in that case. Reason is that because your sales value is your qualification. You have sold something. You have sold something. You have sold something. When you have sold something, it means that you got the result. No diplomas required. So what is the problem? When you are going to give output practically, mean that your any clip was very famous, your sessions, you delivered a section lecture on YouTube and you open a YouTube channel, your YouTube channel was very famous, was watching all over the world, and your views were international views. No need to show diploma because your skills are visible. But when you are electrician, you are engineer, you are doctor, no one knows which type of doctor you have. No one knows which type of engineer you have. You have to show your engineering degree that I am engineer. This is the problem, because some people say we are very good electrician, but we have no diploma. So nobody will give you immigration. Why you are vagabonding here and there to one consultant to another consultant? First of all, get your diploma. One thing we always need shortcut in our life. Why you always need a shortcut in your life? Just go and do take admission in any institute. Like there are a lot of institutes in your countries are there, authorized institutes who will provide you diplomas in electrical engineering, diploma in electronics engineering, and whatever the state will give, even diploma is plumber. European institutes are giving the training of the laborers as well. So when you have, even you are plumber, if you have diploma and you have English test also, that's your ways of immigration will open. Without diplomas, if you have skills, you will not be immigrant until you are online worker and your work has been seen elsewhere. That is your degree. For example, you have YouTube channel, you just give the link, the people will see your link, that is your qualification. But if your qualification, your skills are hidden skills, you did not see, anybody did not see your skills, so you need diploma. Thank you very much.